Guys, if you see my other video, I did some deer outlines. Here's the scraps. Here's another set I did. Check out the other video, but now I'm on to a new project. This is what I'm gonna do. Should be an 8-foot cutout of a manger scene. Some people call it Nativity scene, but it's the day that Christ was born. But I ordered these stencils. Now it's just a whole bunch of lines. You gotta cut the camels, etc., etc. There's like 8 pages of this stuff. It's kind of like blueprints, but I want to take these scissors and cut what I can tonight. My wife is telling me I need to be upstairs, so let me do this and we'll go from there. But hang out. All right, let me show you where I'm at right now. I tried using scissors and I was butchering it over here. Realized that I needed to get a protractor knife. So I got one. And this whole side turned out fantastic. All I got left is the top 2 pieces to finish the arch and the tree and the star in the middle. And that would be it for tonight. I will tape it tomorrow and outline it, and then fold this stuff up neatly, then start cutting. So next clip would be it all put together, taped together. So hang tight. Alright guys, let's see where we at right now. Let me show you everybody. Oh, it's looking good. So now tomorrow I'll come in and I'll trace it with a Sharpie or a marker where I can see it. It's taped down right now so it doesn't move. And then we'll go to cutting it with the jigsaw. So the next time you see this, it will be outlined and we will be ready to go cutting it. I'll try to get a picture before I start cutting it, and one deer in it and one when it's done. And then I'm gonna put some lights in it, paint it white. You'll see, just stay tuned.
Say I see you.
All right, we got it outlined. That's where we're at. Next step, jigsaw time. All right guys, so you seen where I traced it and I got some cut out tonight. But it's late, I'm calling it quits, but I'm gonna show you what I got so far. Ignore my work table in the background, but it's coming along. That's where I'm at. So the deer I did, the Christmas deer, if you look at my other videos, I didn't sand it down, but I think I'm going to on these because of it frays up a little bit, see around the edges. If I just sand it down a tad bit, put a coat of white paint. So let's see. So far so good. Man, it's a workout with that jigsaw. I broke a sweat and it's 30 degrees outside, but we're getting there. All right, I'll get a good shot. All right, that's that. I'll show you, the next clip should be all cut. And then I'll show you again when it's sanded and painted. But looks good. All right, I finally got everything cut out. Here we go. It looks fantastic. See that? Wow, what a great job. Pat myself on the back there a little bit, huh? Well, I did have to do a couple things. I used a drill to drill holes to get me started for the sawing, to get my saw in there. Also, I took the sander, a little palm sander, and I went over it lightly, just kind of quick, because I noticed a lot of pieces fraying up. But this is going to be in the yard, so it doesn't have to be perfect. However, it's pretty darn close. Turned out really good. I think the kids going to love it, which is number one. I think it sends the right message, and I think it turned out really good. So now I need to paint it, and once I get it painted, I'm going to, haven't decided if I want to mount it on another piece, solid piece behind it, and just cut the curve, and put some lights in behind it, so you can see it at night, or I may just put some stands on back of this and then put it on the ground and see how that goes. But it is a little flimsy, not too bad, but let's see if you can tell. See, it's a little flimsy, but I think I could work with this. I'm holding it up above it. This thing's, 8 feet. Will be 5 feet. So, this is pretty big yard piece right here. I'm excited to see it done. Now I even got it cut. It looks better, and the image is starting to come together. But tell me what you think. Tell me if there's anything that you suggest. Leave a comment. Share with me if you've done this before or done something similar. Share with me what you got or what you've done. That way I can share with them when people ask questions. I can share with them. For the most part, the hardest part is getting all the insides cut out. Please ignore the table. As you see, we do a lot of crafts, and my wife was complaining about the dust on the floor, so I had to clean that up. But please ignore that. That's the hardest part, and all these little details around Jesus, and as you see his hands, I didn't cut the fingers. I think I'm just going to leave it like that because it's still, from a distance, you still get the image. So I think I'm just going to leave that. Cutting with a jigsaw. If you've cut with a jigsaw before, you know the details. I guess you need a micro jigsaw to really get the details. But this is going to be a yard ornament for a Christmas decoration. So this is fantastic for what I'm going to use it for. As you can see, the palm trees, the camel, if I stood back, are up. The wise man, and then little baby Jesus, and Mary and Joseph. And the star, that's the most important. This isn't attached, but I'm going to attach it. Either I'm going to attach it up high, or I'm going to attach it the way I had it sitting, like that, like that right there. I think so, like that, but we'll see. But you leave me a message or a comment down below. Let me know what you think. You think I should put it right there? You think I should mount it higher? By the time you see this video, at the end of it, it's already going to be done either way. So it's kind of a waste of putting those messages. But you got any questions on difficulty level or anything like that? Now, they're asking for 3/4 inch wood on this. I didn't use 3/4 because the deer I used was 1/4 inch plywood, and they wanted 3/4 inch plywood. Now 3/4 inch plywood probably wouldn't be as flimsy as it is, but it did good with the deer. If I mount this with a piece behind it, I think this will be fine. But I got a piece of wood over here, but if I might do that and then put some Christmas lights behind this so it glows at night. And I don't know, I want to give it some thought, but the next picture you see, or next clip, you're going to see it painted and ready for whatever I decide to do as a mount, or put stands on back of this to stand it up. I really like the light idea, so that's probably the way I'm going to go. However, I'm hanging Christmas lights outside on Saturday, and today's Tuesday. So I would like to have this done by then. So I'm not spending more than a week on Christmas lights. However, Christmas decorations. However, if I have to, I will. I got that bad habit of once I get into something, I dive into it. But stay tuned. All right, I'm here to the point where I'm painting. As you see, I'm going to paint all the cuts first. That way the rain doesn't get in there, and then I'll come back and roll the front of it. But this is where we're at right now. I'm just using a brush and a bucket of white paint, and just kind of putting some protection on the edges before I go rolling. As you can see, let me see if I can zoom in here. I'm just doing the trim where I did the cuts, so moisture doesn't get in it. Get a good solid seal. And then I'm going to come back and roll all the large surface. And you'll see in just a second. Coming along good though.